is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
It's the time of the season. Love runs high. In this time, you look too easy. And let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for what's your name? Who's your daddy? Daddy, is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly, tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for love.
Happy Monday, Miss Nitro. Happy Monday, Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro, may God bless you always, and a big hug, and may God bless your family and your children. This telecast is sponsored by Mrs. Nitro and the Nitro Force. A big hug, Miss Nitro, a big hug. Let me post Miss Nitro's message on the screen. Miss Nitro, I want everyone to sub and support Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro. God bless you always, Miss Nitro, and a big hug and a kiss on the forehead. And everyone, please support and sub to Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro, God bless Mr. Nitro and the little Nitros, the Nitro Force. A big hug, Miss Nitro. And also I want to welcome the Wise Up Show. The Wise Up Show with Ralph Mucci. God bless you always, Ralph. God bless you always, and a big hug always. And a big hug always. Let me post Ralph Mucci's message. On this channel, everyone is important. Everyone is important, and we are all a family. I repeat, we are all a family. I want to remind everyone that, and I say this with the utmost respect, The day we die, we are all going to the same place, and we will all be judged with the same ruler. With the same ruler. So God bless Miss Nitro, and God bless Ralph Mucci, the Wise Up Show. I also want to welcome another great Italian from YouTube, the great Joe Della Mora, one of my first dear friends that I met on YouTube, Joe Della Mora. God bless you, Joe, and may God bless your dear family, and may God bless the Italians. We have great Italians on YouTube. Ralph is also Italian. Joe Della Mora is Italian, and all my dear friends on YouTube, 99% of all my dear friends on YouTube are of Italian heritage. It's a great culture and great heritage and great history. The Italians have a great history. And I want to clarify something. There's a lot of non-Italians. There are a lot of non-Italians on YouTube that think that the Italian culture and heritage is about the mafia. That is a stereotype. That is a stereotype. In the future, with the blessing of God, if God gives me permission of life, soon on this channel, I am going to do, with the help of all my Italian relatives on YouTube, we are going to have a special program on Italian culture and heritage. And I want to repeat this, and I am going to repeat it 1,000,000 times. The Italian culture and heritage is not about the mafia. That is a stereotype. That is a stereotype, complete stereotype. That is like a Hollywood movie. That is like a Hollywood movie, and that is discrimination to all non-Italians. If you think that the Italian culture is about the mafia, you are a racist. You are uneducated. I am sorry to say. To be clear, I am talking in general, but there's a lot of people, not just on YouTube, outside of YouTube, that think that the Italians, it is like The Godfather. That is a fantasy. That is a Hollywood fantasy. We must be clear. So my respect to all my dear relatives here on YouTube that are Italian. A big hug, Joe. Joe, God bless you, and God bless your family. God bless your family, and may God grant you always excellent health, physical and mental. And here we have also another dear friend, Mr. Toro. Mr. Toro, welcome. And a big hug, and a big hug, and a big hug for Toro. And for all, may God bless you all and your entire family, and may God grant you excellent health, mental and physical. That is the most important, and I will repeat it 1,000,000 times. The most important thing, ask God always to grant us excellent health, mental and physical. This is the last week of November. This is the last week of November. This month went like running water in a river. It is now officially Christmas season. So Merry Christmas to everyone. God bless everyone. And as I always say, may God grant us excellent health, mental and physical. I want to welcome also Coltrane. Coltrane, the number six to the Bronx. That is the number 6 train. That train goes to Pelham Bay. Is the last stop in the Bronx. A big hug for Coltrane. It is always an honor and a privilege to have you here, Coltrane. And may God bless you and your entire family. And everyone is important. Everyone is important. Okay, today's topic on this channel is handle with care. Handle with care. I will explain what that means in a few moments. Let me give a big shout out and protocol greetings always to my dear nephew, Emery. God bless Emery always. One of the most talented young men on YouTube with a potential of over 1 million subs. That is reality. That is reality. Emery, that is my opinion, and I stand by my opinion. Emery, one of the most talented young men on YouTube, has great potential here on YouTube and outside of YouTube. A big hug, Emery. A big hug. God bless your mother, your dear mother, and God bless Rocco, the great Rocco. A big hug, and I hope he is recuperating well. Todd Father. Good morning, Todd Father. Get well soon, Todd Father, because you have not been doing your 5:30 morning shows. And let me tell you, Todd Father, your YouTube sick pay is running out. It's running out quickly. So you better start doing your morning shows. If not, you will be penniless. God bless you, Todd Father, and get well soon. And don't forget, if you do not do your morning shows, you are not contributing to your YouTube pension. So think about that, Todd Father. So, Todd Father, I will expect you Tuesday morning at 5:30 sharp with the blessing of God. Okay, and here we have my dear uncle, my uncle since 1959, Uncle Tindu, the Don of Buffalo. A big hug, Uncle Tindu. And before I keep on, Uncle Tindu, I am sending you the link immediately. Uncle Tindu will be with me in this telecast, in this award-winning telecast. Uncle Tindu, splash on the Aqua Velva. Splash it on. And stay where you are right now. I am sending the 1973 Volkswagen. The limos are being washed. So I am sending you the 1973 Volkswagen. Hold on, Uncle Tindu. I will be sending you the Volkswagen. Let me greet 2 other relatives that have just entered the Paramount Theater. Krumel, General Krumel, a big hug, and may God bless you always. And here we have the King of New Jersey, the King of New Jersey, one of the most popular and rising stars on YouTube, the great Tommy Six. Tommy Six, a big hug, Tommy Six. A big hug. He appears over 100 times a day on YouTube. A big hug, Tommy. A big hug. Okay, Uncle Tindu, hold on. I will be right back. I have to run because today there is no cab service. So I have to run to YouTube City. I will run as fast as I can. I will be back. I will be back. Back. I am going to paste. I am going to paste the link for Uncle Tindu. Hold on, Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, you better press that link. Hold on, Uncle Tindu. Hold on. Okay, Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The 1973 Volkswagen is on its way. We got the red carpet. As soon as the Volkswagen arrives, just get in and I will be waiting for you at backstage. Don't forget, splash on the Agua Velva. Okay. Let me greet also the Wine Guild. A big hug for the Wine Guild. Excellent programming always. The Wine Guild, ALV. ALV. A big hug also for Miss MB. Miss NB. AMMB, Miss Lauren, also known as the Alpha Omega Woman, and her beautiful daughter. God always bless you, Miss Lauren. God always bless you, and a big hug, and a big hug, and a kiss on the forehead, and a big shout out. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have Uncle Tindu. We have the great Uncle Tindu. I am opening the Volkswagen. Hold on, Uncle Tindu, that I can't find the key. Hold on. Hold on, Uncle Tindu. Okay, I got the key. I am putting the key in the lock now. Welcome, Uncle Tindu.
Hello, Sir Edwin. I love you. I drop everything I'm doing for you. That's all I have to say.
Uncle Tindu, without getting into anything personal, what were you doing before you took the Volkswagen?
My foreman yelled at me.
So, okay.
I told him I have an important conversation right now, and I have to get to it. No, I'm just kidding. I got home from work. I'm cooking, Edwin. Everything I do every day.
Okay.
What are you doing today?
Okay, so Uncle Tindu, tell me exactly what are you cooking right now?
I brought home a pork loin roast, and I just put the pork gravy with onions and garlic, and I'm putting it in the slow cooker for about 4 or 5 hours today, Sir Edwin.
Oh, okay. In other words, for our 3 million Puerto Ricans that are listening to this telecast here in Puerto Rico, you are making what we call un pernil. Am I correct, Uncle Tindu?
Umpanel, yes, yes.
Right.
Pork roast.
Pernil. That, Uncle Tindu, that is a favorite. That is a favorite among us Puerto Ricans. That is what you are cooking now. It is what you are cooking is the traditional Christmas dinner here in Puerto Rico. It's pernil con arroz con gandule.
Nice, nice. Well, I could see why it is well loved. What a great dish. I can't wait to dig into this dish later.
Okay, Uncle Tindu, what do you plan? What do you plan to have with? What do you plan to have with your roasted pork?
I am doing a little bit of rice and salad,
Okay.
Edwin.
Oh, rice salad. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good, Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, please set the table for 100 of my relatives, and I should be in your house at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Anytime, anytime, Edwin. I
Okay,
love it.
Uncle Tindu,
Yes.
this is the topic. This is the topic. This is the topic that I want to talk about, and I want your input.
Okay.
The title of the topic is Handle with Care. Handle with care. I will now explain what does that mean. Handle with care, and this is for everyone, Uncle Tindu.
Okay.
This is for content creators that go on live, and this is also for participants that participate on lives. And this is for everyone. Okay, handle with care. What does that mean? That means that we that express ourselves on YouTube and also outside of YouTube, we must be careful how we express ourselves. There's a lot of people, Uncle Tindu, that think that they can just come on YouTube and say whatever they feel like saying, and that is incorrect. It is like, in other words, this is just an example, Uncle Tindu. Let's say, Uncle Tindu, that you invite me to your home to meet all your family. When I go to your house, I have to be careful how I express myself. Because sometimes, Uncle Tindu, I'm talking in general. Sometimes we can have a good intention, but the way we express it, maybe we can offend people without wanting to. So
Yes.
that's what I mean about handle with care. Go ahead, Uncle Tindu. I want your input.
Great topic. Great topic. Edwin, I got a little bit of this going on, handle with care. I tell everybody to handle with care when they're with Tindu, because you really don't know Tindu. You really don't know who I am. You don't know what I'm about. Only my YouTube family, my YouTube group does. So that makes it a lot difficult, because over here, we're no nonsense. We don't want to hear drama. We don't want to hear bull crap. We don't want to hear he said, she said. A little bit of that happened to Tindu last night. And at the grace of God, Team Tindu picked it up immediately. I thought one thing, boy, the Team Tindu put the hammer down and told, no, boss, check this out. I grabbed my phone, I sat down, I said, man, there we go. Just like a little bull in there said, sit in the shade, think shit over, think about what was said, consider the source. So after 5 minutes of wrapping my head around it, I said to myself, oh, Dindu, shame on you. But that's the no nonsense and the no bullcrap we are over here. We don't want to hear certain things. We don't put up with that shit. So I said to myself, I can't even give this no air. These people are I'm not even just gonna let it blow over. Dindu's famous words: ignore, ignore, and go away. So that also comes with this great topic with handle with care, because you don't know who you're handling with, who you're butting up with, who you're teaming up with, So getting back to Dindu's main narrative, be who you are. Just be who you are. Come and have fun. This is fun and entertainment. This ain't a boxing ring or UFC cage. Far from it. 90% of the people never got in a fight. They wouldn't even know what a fight is. So anyways, just be yourself. Do what you have to do. And another thing, leave people alone. Okay? Some people you might think is this way, you might think is this other way, but take your time. Try to figure people out. Try to see what's going on around you and all that stuff, before you act. Because like Dindu said, yes, what you say and how you act on here does have consequences. Okay? And what I mean by that is mature adult consequences of losing a friend, that person ignoring you, that person not talking to you anymore. I didn't come up here for that kind of stuff. So just stay in your lane, cover what you want to cover, say what you want to say, because that is your right. Of course, we know up to a certain point on YouTube, but anyways, just be yourselves. And don't take everything in a way so serious before you respond or act. Know the circumstances. That's all, Edwin. If I could help anybody else, I hope I did.
Uncle Dindu, that is excellent, and I completely agree with you. And I also want to add this, and I say again, handle with care. And this is to all the men. And this is to all the men. But to be clear, I am talking in general. All the men must be careful how they approach women on YouTube. It is very important. Every man, without exception, men must learn, I'm talking in general, we must learn to respect women. We live in a new era, 2023. And let me tell you, Uncle Dindu, look what happened to Bill Cosby. He had over 60 women, from the 1960s. From the 1960s, filing complaints.
I know, Edwin. See, that's very good, because Dindu's doing a topic this week. It's about fallen, broken dreams of athletes. And I'm not going to give up my whole niche here, but it's going to be a great story on the forgotten dreams and people's dreams of O.J. Simpson and the Buffalo Bills. Before 1990, he was O.J. the Juice around here. But after that, things got a little messed up. But I'm not going to go into that. The show ain't for that. But that brings a good point. You brought up Bill Cosby, another one. Who didn't love Bill Cosby in the 1980s and early 90s? Nobody knew anything. It's just like on here. when somebody comes on here and says they're this or that and that and this, but they really ain't. The first thing is shock and awe, depression. Oh, but guess what? It's what you call life. That's what happens in life. It's not guaranteed, never was. I could hang this phone up and drop dead. Any one of us could. Walk out of the door and get hit by a thunderbolt, a Mack truck. A truck could come through your house when you're cooking dinner. You won't even know what hit you. But anyways, thank the Lord for every day. Try to do the right thing. And peace and love. That's all I could say. And thank you, Lil Toro, and thank you, General Krumel, for the comments. On that note, hand it back over to you, Edwin.
Uncle Tindu, please read the comments of our chat relatives.
Okay, here we go. Let me start from the top and see who's in here. Nitro, Wise Up, Joe Della. We have Lil Toro. How are you doing? Joe Della again. Cotrine, my man. Let's see. We got that guy, Dindu. General Krumel. How are you, sir? Always great to see you. Hang on. I'm moving on up. Gianni Catalano. Always a pleasure. Great people. Usual suspects. Great, Edwin. James Jameson. How are you, sir?
Uncle Tindu, a big hug for all of them, and also a big hug for James Jameson. That it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I haven't seen him. So I welcome him back. James Jameson, we welcome you back, and a big hug, James. And also, Uncle Tindu, we have BK Skip. BK Skip.
All right. And another thing, Edwin, I'm going to be talking on later, real fast. It's this little problem we have, some of us have around us with certain people we talk to, certain people that come in our chat rooms. I've been over this one time before, and I'm going to hit Dindu's disclaimer about it today on my show.
Uncle Tindu,
if I could make everybody get along, if I could make everybody like each other, I wouldn't be here. I'd be somewhere else performing miracles, everybody. Go ahead, Edwin. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Please forgive me for interrupting you. Uncle Tindu, please tell us exactly at what time is your telecast?
I'm going on at 2 o'clock today. Edwin.
Okay, that means that you will go on at 2 o'clock, but here in Puerto Rico, you will be on at 3 o'clock.
I know you're an hour ahead of me over here.
Right. But I want everyone to know Uncle Tindu will go on at 2 o'clock Eastern time. If you live in Puerto Rico, Uncle Tindu will go on at 3 o'clock sharp. I want everyone to sub and support to Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, this is I want to stress this point. And again, I say handle with care. We must be careful. In other words, we must be careful how we express ourselves with women and in general with everyone. This morning I did a live, and I made a grave mistake. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the mistake that I made.
Okay.
I started talking about the way people dress and the way people go to the supermarket dressed. But the way but the way I expressed it, I immediately felt that the way I did it was incorrect. So I want to apologize. I want to apologize to everyone that listened to that telecast. And I want to clarify something. See, when I make a mistake, I feel it. And when I feel it, I have to make things right immediately. That's how come sometimes we have, like, in other words, like, I have good intentions, but sometimes even with good intentions, sometimes we make mistakes. And it is very important, Uncle Tindu, when we make mistakes, to acknowledge them and to try to fix them the most quickly as possible. What I was trying to tell everyone with the utmost respect is not. I do not expect anyone to dress up in a suit and a tie to go to the supermarket. That must be clear. What I was trying to tell everyone, that before you leave the house, make sure that you have sneakers or shoes with socks on, that you have that your pants are correct, that you have a regular shirt. What I don't like, Uncle Tindu, is to see men, and now I'm talking like a father and grandfather, and I have told this to my son and to my grandson. What I don't like is to see men in how do you call Uncle Tindu?
Yes.
What is that bathing suit that many men use that is not appropriate?
Speedos.
Right. Check this out, Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu. And this is a truth, and what I'm telling you is the truth, because I go to the supermarket every single day. One time I went to the supermarket, and there was a guy with Speedos on in the supermarket with a t-shirt without sleeves and with flip-flops. You know what I felt like doing, Uncle Tindu? I felt like going to my car and getting my machete and castrating the individual.
I was on mute. You got me on mute. I'm on the ground over here, Edwin. Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, Uncle Tindu, to go to a supermarket, which is a place that deals with food, that people touch the vegetables, that people touch the packing of the meat, and then to see an individual like that, you know what I did, Uncle Tindu? I left and I went to another supermarket. Because let me tell you, if that guy touches the meat that I am going to buy, that I am gonna cook in my house for my family, no way. But the purpose of the story that I am telling, that before you go out, how can that guy go to a supermarket with Speedos and flip-flops? That is unacceptable. You understand, Uncle Tindu?
Yes, Edwin, I can't take you. I would have went to another store too, Edwin. And I don't know about it. Yeah. I mean, we're old school. People got to wrap their head around us being old school. Edwin dresses in a suit and tie every day, like a man should. Dindu, forget about it. I'm a construction worker. I look like a construction worker. I dress like a construction worker. And that's what you're going to get. You know, when us guys see stuff like that, you know, it just blows our mind sometimes. That, and I understand exactly what you're saying, Edwin. Exactly. There's an appropriate dress code for everything. Yes, I agree.
Uncle
Tommy
Dindu,
Stiggs.
Uncle Dindu.
Tommy Stiggs, get that thought out of your head right now. Go ahead, Edwin.
Uncle Dindu, entertain everyone. I have to do something. Will take me 2 minutes. You are in charge of the program. I will be back in 2 minutes. Go ahead, Uncle Dindu.
Yes, sir. Here's where the show goes right down the toilet today. What do you think about that? I can't take this guy. I love him with all my heart. And you know what? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Sorry. Dindu's favorite. Make sure the door don't hit you in the carcass on the way out. Oh, Edwin. Just made my whole day. Just gave me enough energy to do my live. Edwin, I won't even take a little nap. I swore Edwin don't like naps. Oh, little Toro, Gianni, Bears and Cigars. Welcome to the Ubat's house. Women go to shops in pajamas. Well, you know what? Yes, they do go to stores in pajama bottoms and flip-flops and slippers. And I know. Women do that here. Listen, they do it everywhere. No, James, it's everywhere. Listen, you have to get with the times also. The only sign on the door, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh, boy. As long as you have a shirt and shoes on, I guess it could be anything, folks. Gianni. Oh, entertain me now. You now. Stiggs, you're lucky this is Edwin's show. Stiggs, Tommy Stiggs. Fair warning, you are done at 2 o'clock. Got one show right now.
Uncle Dindu,
Gianni says you could.
Uncle Dindu.
Yes. Okay.
Uncle Dindu, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for helping me.
Edwin, anytime.
Uncle Dindu, I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna send the link for Tommy Six. For Tommy Six, Tommy.
No,
I want you to press the link, Tommy, and also Catalano. You are invited. James Jameson. Everyone, to be clear. Apart from
get
Tommy
your butts
Six.
up here. Get your butt up here, Tommy Stick. Gianni, get up here, Gianni. Get up here now on Edwin's show.
Everyone is those that want to give their opinion. You are all welcome to press the link. So please feel free to press the link. You don't have to show your face. Just give us your opinion. That's Uncle Dindu.
Yes.
To me, wait, let me organize my thoughts because my Spanish and English, sometimes I just get mixed up. That's another thing. That's another thing that I want to promote, Uncle Dindu. There are a lot of people on YouTube that they're good people. They're good people. People with excellent behavior. That is in the chat. And I wanna hear the voices of them good people, like Catalano, James Jameson, Toro. I want them all to have the honor. I want to see them all participate also on the panel. You understand what I'm saying, right, Uncle Dindu?
Absolutely. I love new guests and when people come up on the panel. Absolutely. I do.
The most important thing is to be respectful. And to give your opinion, and it doesn't matter. You have the right. Everyone has the right to disagree, but do it in a gentleman's fashion. Okay, so Uncle Tindu, what I'm gonna do
Yes.
is keep on entertaining, and let me paste the
Okay.
link for Tommy and the rest of our chat family. Go ahead, Uncle Tindu.
Okay.
I will be back.
Yes, sir. Hello, Karen S. How are you? Roscoe and the Mudgy 2 Labs. How are you, Paisan? Glad you guys came in and gals. Tommy Stiggs, get ready. Get up here. I don't care what you're doing. If you don't come up here today, we're disowning you. That's it, Tommy Stiggs. Gianni, you got to pass. Lil Toro, we understand. Krumel, Dindo, I've been there, done that. I got yous. Who else do I want to? Where'd they go? I'm looking through the chat here. Oh boy. What a beautiful day. It is so nice here in the Big Buff. We got sun out today. I'm on the show with Edwin. What else could you ask for? Stiggs, you better come correct, Stiggs. I wish I could explain to you people what this guy does to me. Again, we're on Edwin's show, so I have to behave. When I see him in my back room sometimes, I literally shake. Okay. Literally shake because sometimes I see him before he comes on the panel. And no. I can't do this. I can't do this. But I do it. Because where else are you going to get this kind of entertainment? You can't. Especially for free. Come on, talk. Gianni, talk to me. Dear Skipper. Ubats. If somebody told me, listen to me, you. If somebody told me this, okay, 2 years ago, Dindo, you're going to turn on this computer and fall head over heels over there. And that's what I said, Gianni. Ubats. I thought about that this morning for a split second. What am I doing up on this computer? I thought about that this morning. But I put it far in the back of my head. I might be so talked out after this show, I might have to cancel my show today. So if anybody is bored
Uncle
later at
Tindu.
2 o'clock, yes.
Okay, Uncle Tindu. Uncle Tindu, I just put the link in the chat for the great Tommy Six, for Catalano, for James Jameson, for Toro,
All right.
for Roscoe. We have Roscoe. A big hug for Roscoe. Uncle Tindu. We have Miss Karen. Miss Karen.
All right.
Miss Karen, press the link. It will be an honor to have a woman on the panel.
Come on, Miss
it is
Karen.
Uncle Tindu, it is important
Yes.
also that women participate in the panels. It is important.
Yes.
And we
Absolutely.
have BK Skip, press the link. Karen, press the link.
Joey Pope. Joey Pope just came
everyone.
in.
Huh? Who came in?
No, Joey Pope just came in. Hello,
Okay.
Joey Pope.
A big hug for Joey Pope. Joey, press the link. Joey, press the link. Everyone, press the link. Uncle Tindu, I can fit up to 10 people on the panel.
Mod on. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
this
people.
is right. So Uncle Tindu, getting back to the topic,
Yes.
we must be careful. Everyone. Okay,
Yes.
hold on. let's see who we have. We have the great Tommy Six. The great Tommy Six,
Oh.
Uncle Tindu.
Oh boy, get him on here.
Uncle Tindu, let me put out the
Yes.
red carpet. Tommy, splash on the agua velva.
Oh, his cheeks
my
might get rosy red. What? Get up here and start talking right now.
¿Qué tú quieres?
Get the good boy. Yeah, okay.
You got a comment on the
Juice
screen. I
the-
can't see. Take that comment off the screen, please.
Okay, hold on.
Juice
I'll take it
the.
off.
He comes up here
Wait,
and he
wait,
starts telling everybody what to do right off the. You know what, Tommy? You know what?
Okay, hold on.
You're lucky this is Edwin's show. I can't wait to attack you today at 2:00. Why is he beating Tommy Stiggs up today? Why is he beating Tommy up today? You're done.
Tommy, Tommy, can you hear me
Hold on,
clearly?
hold on. Just so you know, to be clear, I need to clarify something. Just to be clear, I told the president of the company I need 10 minutes because Sir Edwin is calling me. The president of the company granted me 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, Tommy, listen to
Yes,
me
sir.
carefully and
I
follow
always
these
do.
instructions. Being
Okay.
that you know, being that you know some Spanish, I want you to greet all the Puerto Ricans that are listening to you in Puerto Rico. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Look at
Buenos dias.
look at you just stumped him.
Yeah, I'm stumped. I'm stuck. Buenos dias.
Bono,
Como estáis,
Bono
Italian?
Just say it in Italian then.
Donde está Gianni Catalano? Is he over there?
That's very good, Tommy. That is good. That is good. You qualify. You qualify to live in Puerto Rico, Tommy.
Oh my God. Well, I'll work on the beach in my Speedo. That will be good, right?
No,
Oh.
Tommy. No, Tommy. To be clear, if
Yes.
you wear a speedo, I will have to castrate you myself. Okay, Tommy. Tommy, I would like your opinion. I would like your opinion on handle with care.
Handle with care. Handle with care. Handle with care. In what aspect? Anything
Okay.
specific? Handle with
Okay.
care.
Uncle Tindu and I were discussing that we must all be careful how we express our ideas on YouTube to avoid offending anyone. We must all try. We must all try, Tommy. That is my opinion. We must all try to be careful how we express our opinions, because our intention should not be to offend anyone. Now, I want your opinion on that.
Handle with care. Absolutely. Handle with care. Men and women. Men should act like men. Women should act like women. Handle with care. You
Yep.
never know what the other person is going through, what kind of situations they have. You know, you come on YouTube and you may perceive somebody in a certain way. It may be the total opposite. But when the words come out and the actions are there, that's a different story. But until then, you got to handle with care. But until
Yep.
somebody shows fangs, so to speak, handle with care. Once they do that, then that's it. Yeah, the gloves are off at that point, obviously. But otherwise, other than that, I would handle every single individual with care. Do you see how I greet them when they come into my chat? I handle everybody with care, even the ones that argue with each other. I handle with care because you never know what they're going through. So,
Yep.
basically it.
Good.
That is good. Uncle Tindu, Uncle Tindu, would you like to add something? Would you like to add something more?
No, basically, I think we hit that right on the head today. So just You know, like Tommy just said, like, okay, we handle our chat rooms a little bit different than everybody else. It's because it's our world and that's the way we want to do it. There's no arguing. There's no fighting. Like Dean Du said, if there's 2 people, 3 people in the chat room that don't agree or disagree, or you got something to say, just start 2-stepping back. I do it all the time. I get right out of there. There's a topic I don't like, or if there's some people I don't agree with or I can't get along with, I just disappear. I give that content creator the respect like I want back. So when I'm doing my show, Tommy's doing his show. And like we said yesterday, we are a team over here. Teams work in numbers, big numbers, and they don't get beat. So we see everything. We hear everything. We like to keep a clean shop and a clean store over here. So if there's 2 or 3 people in our chat rooms and we're going to stop that arguing. You're going to get blocked. You're going to get thrown in the bathroom for a timeout so you can wrap your head around what you did. I took 5 people out of my friggin' block room the other day that I couldn't even believe that were in there. But that just shows Dean Du. Shows Dean Du the big part of respect and integrity around us on this YouTube. As soon as I took them out of my block box, and these are unblocked, you'll get blocked again. Don't get me wrong. I'll just keep blocking, and I don't want to hear it in our chat rooms. Their narratives, their lies, what they think is right or wrong. And again, I'm going to say this big on my show today. I'm Sicilian. I'm not Italian. We're going to discuss that later at 2 o'clock. I'm going to discuss that with everybody.
Uncle Tindu, the statement that you just made,
Yes.
that way you know, Sophia Loren, may God bless her memory. That is exactly what Mrs. Sophia Loren used to say.
Really?
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm very proud that you just told me that, Edwin. I did not know none of that.
And let me tell you, the majority of Sicilians, that's the way they feel. That is the way they feel. The way you have expressed yourself right now. See, one thing is, they do not like to say that they are Italian. They say that they are Sicilian.
Thank you, Edwin. Thank you.
Hold on a minute. You say bless the memory. Sophia Loren's not dead. She's not dead. She's 89.
No, I'm sorry. I got her mixed up with Raquel Welch. Okay.
You got me nervous, man. That's my girl.
All right.
I just spit my coffee out.
Tommy, thank you for correcting me. But to be clear, Sophia Loren says the same thing that Uncle Tindu has just said right now. And to be clear with everyone, that's the way the Sicilians feel. So you are correct, Uncle Tindu. You are correct.
You, thank you. You know I never give false advice or false statements on how I feel or what I am. Thank you,
That is
Edwin. And
correct.
you put me in a high category there, Edwin. Thank you. Sophia Loren. Holy schmoly.
Right.
Nice, huh?
And to be clear, not just Sophia Loren, the majority of the Sicilians,
Thank you.
that's the way they feel. That is the way they feel. They are very, what we call in Spanish, son muy nacionalista. They're very nationalist, and they love their culture, they love their heritage, but they consider themselves Sicilians.
Yeah, see? And you know what? Especially my mom's mother and father, Sicilian. My dad's father and mother, Sicilian. My mother and father, Sicilian. Everybody down the line, 100% Sicilian over here. We don't know nothing else. That's the way
That
we're
is
taught.
that is how come, Uncle Tindu, that Sicilians have like sometimes like this little fight with other Italians that are not from Sicily.
Right, Edwin, you're right.
Right, right. Okay, Tommy,
Yeah.
uh, I want you. I want to hear your closing statement because I'm gonna close the telecast now. So I want your closing statement, Tommy. But before you do your closing statement, please tell everyone what your channel will be up to today. What is the schedule?
Tonight is to be determined. There's a wind down, but to be determined. If I hear from Angelo Lutz, he will come on. If not, I'll be there having a glass of wine, ending the day. But that's it for today.
Okay, but Tommy, that way our distinguished audience will know if you do the wind down. At what time tonight will it start?
It's typically 7 o'clock.
Okay,
If I'm settled in, it's earlier, but typically 7 o'clock.
okay. So to be clear, the wind down at 7 o'clock Eastern time with Tommy
Monday.
Six. Or
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Tommy, do do you plan to have a guest or something on your show?
Not 100%. If Angelo Lutz reaches out to me and he's able to come on, he wants to come on for a little bit. That's totally up to him. He's a very busy man. So
Okay. Now, Tommy, give
yeah.
us your closing statement, please.
No, great show. It's really good. This is great stuff. I was able to break out between meetings and come on, and I was happy to do that. Anytime I can add to your show, your content, I'm more than happy to do it. We right there, the three of us on this panel have been together for
Yeah.
2 years, maybe longer, 2 years or so.
Yeah.
So it's always a pleasure. We know we came together in a messy genre, and now we made something beautiful out of it. The three of us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's basically
Uncle Tindu, give us your closing message to our distinguished chat family.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Be yourself. Keep doing what we're doing over here. We're having a great time. We have great people. Keep in our lane. And that's all I could tell you. We overcome everything over here. There ain't nothing we can't overcome. We already overcame life. Now we're having fun and entertainment up here. So we could overcome any other thing that comes our way over here. So I'm done there.
Okay, so Uncle Tindu, I want to thank you as always,
Yes, sir.
and with the utmost respect, I kiss you on the forehead in the name of God, in the name of our Holy Mother. May God grant you excellent health, and I give you a big hug. Tommy Six, I kiss you on the forehead, and I give you a big hug, and may God and the Holy Mother bless you both. And thank you for always helping me, both of you.
Anytime.
Thank you for always helping me.
Anytime, Edwin. I love you. Tommy,
Anytime.
love you. Chad, I love
Yeah,
you.
buddy.
I'll see you guys at 2
All
o'clock.
right. See you guys
Bye.
later.
Okay. I want to thank again. I want to thank again Uncle Tindu and Tommy Six, and I want to thank all of you, all of our chat family. And please, when I send the link, press the link. I want to hear the opinion of James Jameson. I want to hear the opinion of Catalano. I want to hear the opinion of all our chat families. So when I send the link, please press it. You don't have to show your face. Just give us your opinion. It is important. Your opinion is important. You can agree or disagree with me. There is no problem. There is no problem. To disagree is healthy. To disagree is healthy. And never forget this. This is the Our channel. This is the Our channel. This is not the Me, Myself, and I channel. This is the Our channel. Everyone is important. Your opinion is important. Your opinions are important, and we are all a family. We are all a family. So everyone, God bless you all. A big hug. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming. It is now 12:16. It is now 12:16 here in Puerto Rico, Eastern Time. So in New York on the East Coast, it is 11:16. So it is early morning. So God bless everyone. God bless everyone, and please keep safe. One thing, the video clip of the young girl dancing, that song is from 1969. That song, and if I am not mistaken, Tommy Six was born in 1969. So when that song was popular, I was already 14 years old, and I was ready to start high school. My first year of high school in 1969, the Vietnam War was still on, and there was a lot of turmoil, and that was the era of Woodstock. That was the era of Woodstock. And also, if I am not mistaken, if it was not 1969 or 1970, that was when Mr. Joe Colombo, may God bless his soul, may God rest his soul, that was the era when they killed Joe Colombo. I'm sorry, they wounded Joe Colombo. They shot him, and he got into a coma for over 7 years. So that era, one day, I plan to have a program on years. So in one telecast, I'll say today we are going to relive 1969. So that song that you heard with the girl dancing, that is from 1969. That was one of the number one hit songs of 1969. So everyone, thank you all for coming, and we will keep in touch, and I will be back. I will be back soon. I want everyone, please. Uncle Tindu goes on the air at 2:00 Eastern in the East Coast, and here in Puerto Rico, Uncle Tindu will be on at 3:00. So everyone, please support and sub to Uncle Tindu, and in the evening, please support and sub to Tommy Six. So thank you, and God bless you all.
It's the time of the season. Love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. And let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Daddy, is he rich like me? Does he take us anytime to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly, tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for love.
Okay, everyone. Before I leave, let me acknowledge the presence of Down Neck Newark. Down Neck Newark. Down Neck. Please forgive me for not acknowledging you before because I did not see you. I did not see you until now, so I do not want to close the telecast without acknowledging you and giving you a big hug. And may God always bless you, Down Neck. May God always bless you and your family. A big hug. And James Jameson, thank you for coming. And I hope all is well. I haven't seen you. In the other chats as before, but I'm happy to see you. May God always bless you, James, Down Neck, Joey the Pope, everyone. God bless you all and be safe and be safe and thank you and thank you and thank you for coming. This is your channel. Everyone, God bless you all.